Hey guys, what's up? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. I hope you're doing well. So check it out today. We do a little review of this Dickies wax canvas jacket. Now, um, as of a couple days ago, you're able to find these on the secondary. I found a couple on eBay, and then a few of those, secondhand clothing, online stores had them. And I'm telling you guys this now because they're no longer available at Dickies. I got this jacket a few years ago. This was my first wax canvas jacket, and at the time I didn't know I didn't have a wax canvas jacket. So saw this, it was like 169, $179, and back and forth, right? I'm looking at the Filson, I'm looking at, $450, $500 wax canvas jackets, and being that I hadn't had one yet, I didn't know anything. As if I did now. But anyways, so I bought it, and I had that thing, that buyer's remorse, where you buy something and you're like, you start thinking about people telling you, buy once, cry once, right? And now I'm like, oh, should I have spent the extra money and got something like a Filson, or spent even more and got a free note? And, I got this jacket and I wore it for over a year before I had gotten my next wax jacket. And of all the wax jackets I've owned, and I've owned quite a few now, um, I absolutely don't regret getting this jacket. In fact, if you like the way this thing looks, I'm 5'11", about 160 pounds. This is a size medium. It does have a workwear cut, meaning it's cut a little bigger so you can fit stuff like hoodies or, button downs underneath. Grab one. I would spend way more than Dickies charged originally for one of these jackets, experiencing for a couple years that I've been wearing it, knowing what I know now about other wax jackets. This is, of all the wax jackets I own, this one was way underpriced for what you get. So anyways, I'll go over my scoring system with you guys. Some of you guys that follow me know you can get 10 points in comfort, carry, wearability, build finish, price value, and cool factor. A unicorn would be a 40. And I wasn't going to review this jacket because it's not available anymore. But then after, again, looking online, if you like the way this looks, right, and you like the features I'm going to talk about, get one. It's definitely worth it. So for comfort, I have to give this one a 10 because I believe my free note got like a 9. It's very comfortable, but it's a more tailored fit. It's like, if you read the reviews, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's too big. And you know what I mean? It's like they can find something to complain about, right? But means that I've owned quite a few wax jackets now. This is by far the most comfortable. And I'm going to tell you why as we go over build finish. Now for build finish, I'm going to give it, it's an imported, semi-mass produced thing, right? It's not like there's one dude making it on a Stinger or Swinger or whatever those machines are called. I'm going to give it an 8. Check this out. Some notable things about this Dickies jacket, unlike jackets I have that are up to $500-$600. This Filson was like $350 or whatever it was. But this is the only wax jacket I own. And again, I have about 5 or 6 now, but I've had probably 9 or 10 at this point, that has triple stitching on all the major seams. Not my free note, not that one, not my triple aughts, iron and resin, and none of them had triple stitching. This one does. It's the only wax jacket that has corduroy on the cuffs, inside the pockets, on both sides. Has that corduroy, has a little hit of corduroy on the bottom, right? It has blanket lining with a pocket. The Filson has lining, but no corduroy and no pocket. My triple aught has no lining, but has corduroy, right? Like my free note has badass lining, has a pocket, but doesn't have any lining on the sleeves or in the pockets. The Dickies jacket has all those features of all the other ones, and it also has features those ones don't, right? One being the lining of the sleeves. Not only is it lined, but it's quilted lining. and then you have the blanket lining on the body. So build, I'm giving it an 8 just because, the materials are probably not the best, but it overall is built really well. Now, this jacket has seen hundreds of knives. I've wore this jacket the last 3 years making knives. I've made more knives in this jacket than all my other wax jackets combined. I've only re-waxed it one time, and that was about a year and a half ago. And this jacket, of all my wax jackets, by far gets the most compliments. I've had more people compliment this jacket than this one, Free Note, Triple Aught, again, Iron Resin. What other ones have I had? I had this Thursday one. I had a Flint and Tinder one. I had the one from that show, The Last of Us. I got rid of that because I saw like 3 other dudes wearing it in San Juan Capistrano. Anyways, for price, this thing gets a 10. So check this out. The advertised price, I think, was $169. I had like a 10 or 15% off coupon code. Out the door, shipped, this thing was like 160 bucks or 162. I would pay right now today, knowing what I know about this jacket, I'd pay twice that for it. I would be more likely to pay $350 for this jacket than the Filson, if that's saying anything. So on the secondary, I was seeing them for 180 to 250. If you can find this jacket in your size, even if it's lightly used, if it's 250, grab it. You won't regret it. It's made that good. Cool factor, I mean, it's a Dickies, work jacket. I'm going to give it an 8. So this thing gets a total score of, what is that? 36 at the Brass Brigade. Anything above a 35, I highly recommend. If you can find this Dickies wax jacket online and you like it, it gets a 36. I highly recommend it. Even if it's, if there's someone's trying to overcharge a little, as long as they're not going crazy, I'd pay 200 or I'd pay at least $100 over what it retailed for. So it was like 169. I would pay 279 up to $300 for this jacket. Also, they don't make it anymore, so that's kind of cool. So you're not going to see everyone wearing it. I think this Dickies jacket is a win. When I first bought it, I had buyer's remorse. I was thinking I should have spent more money and got something like the Filson. I'm glad I didn't pass it up when it was available because, again, my most complimented jacket, I get more compliments on this than any other one. All around good buy. They don't make it anymore, so who knows? Maybe if you find one online and you keep it in good condition, maybe you can sell it for $500 someday. So anyways, the Dickies wax jacket, Brass Brigade recommends it. And if you like it, look for it and buy it because you won't be disappointed. Have a great week, guys. Yeah.